everybody, Lauren from Hearing Lauren here. Today I'm going to talk to you about how you can use a Roger pin in so many different ways that you probably do not even know about. Your Roger pin is what this is right here. I have a Roger pin for school and it's one of the best things ever, and I regret not using it earlier. I want you to jump on that Roger train because there are so many different uses that you can use out of Roger pins. Stay tuned to figure out what they are, and you might be surprised. There's a lot more than you think. So before I go any further, I want you to click that like and subscribe button and click that bell icon to be notified of any new videos that I have in the future, and there's lots coming your way. Your Roger pin is an FM system that you can use during school. You can use it so many different ways, but the most common use for a Roger pin or an FM system is during school. Usually the teacher wears it, or you can even plug it into your computer for when you're doing online schooling, which in my case, all of my graduate classes have switched to online. Boo, no fun. But I can still use my Roger pin to have that clear signal from my teacher to my cochlear implants. How awesome is that? Typically, most FM systems come with an aux cord adapter. So if anything that has a headphone jack, you can plug your FM system in, especially your Roger pin. So gaming consoles, your TV, your computer, literally anything and everything. I've had one patient tell me they've used it in their car. That is awesome. Let's get started on anything and everything you can use your Roger pin for. Like I mentioned, school, your teacher wears it. Multiple hearing aid and cochlear implant users can use the same Roger pin, up to 5 to 6 people can use the same one, so teachers not wearing 5 to 6 different Roger pins, which would be really awkward. But lots of users can be paired. It is a universal FM system, therefore hearing aid users can use it, cochlear implant users can use it, multiple companies of hearing aids and cochlear implants can use the Roger pin. All you need is this little teeny tiny piece right here. That is called a receiver boot. So I have to wear this little receiver boot in order to use my Roger pin. This allows for the Roger pin signal to be picked up by this receiver boot, so it receives the information, sends it through my implants into my internal portion, and therefore I'm able to hear what's coming through the other side of my Roger pin microphone, which is absolutely awesome. So I have a lot of patients wear this when I'm in clinic. It's very, very easy and quick. So all I have to do is turn on my Roger pin. The signal is there. It goes ba-doop, and that means I'm connected to my Roger pin, and I do a little test of rubbing on the microphone to make sure it's truly connected, because sometimes when I have the boots on all day, my implants will recognize I'm not using the Roger pin, so therefore you'll switch it off of the boot program. You always want to make sure it's completely connected before performing important tasks like going to class. You want to make sure you have that clear signal always, always, always. I found that the clearest signal is from the Roger pin or an FM system rather than, say, your mini mic or your remote mic, because of the signal that is used. The reason why your mini mic or remote mic is not as strong of a signal and you feel like it's cutting in and out, it's because it's typically a Bluetooth signal. So if you go outside of the range of Bluetooth, or you come into a barrier, something pops up and it's blocking the signal of getting to you, think of it as light. So if you are in a room, you need light to get to the other side. You're not going to put something in front of it. Same thing with the Bluetooth signal of your remote mic, mini mic, Connect clip, anything of that sort. So that's typically a Bluetooth signal. Your Roger pin, on the other hand, is an FM signal. So this is a frequency modulated signal, therefore it can go through walls, most walls, but it can go through barrier surfaces, and that's such a great thing, because that allows me to have my patients wear the Roger pin when they're in the booth and I get a clear signal of everything they are trying to tell me from inside the booth, and there's nothing getting in the way of that, which is absolutely incredible and so important for your little ones when they're in class. You want that clear signal of the teacher's voice going to your children's ears, and that really helps with auditory fatigue, of them having to work so hard to listen, because you have to take into factors. If you aren't using an FM system, you gotta take in, how far away am I from the speaker? Is the speaker walking around the classroom? Are they staying in the same place? How loud are my peers being around me? All of those factors are completely erased when you use an FM system. So distance, out the door. Direct signal, the signal can be modified so it can be turned up. So say if your teacher speaks very quietly, you can turn them up with your Roger pin, which is super important because there's a lot of soft-spoken speakers and then there's a lot of loud speakers. If you're in class, you feel like your teacher's shouting, or you have really bad headache that day, you can turn them down just a little bit, but don't turn them off. You still need to get that signal, but there's a lot of flexibility with Roger pins as far as what devices you can use with them, what you can do with the Roger pin, and what you can do with the incoming signal. For me, I have the ability on my Cochlear America's app to really modify the signal of my Roger pin, meaning I can turn it way up of the incoming signal, way down incoming signal, and I have the control of my microphones on my cochlear implant. So say if I really want to focus just on what's coming in through the Roger, I have the ability to turn down these external microphones and not hear anything else around me. So say if I'm studying and it's really important for me to hear what's coming through my computer of what my teacher is telling me, I can turn down my microphones and ignore everything that's going on around me. If you're doing online schooling like I am right now, this is what I do when I'm in class so I don't get distracted. So I turn down my external microphones, make sure my stream is strong, which it typically is. It's plugged into my computer, and I just have that direct stream of my teacher's audio right into my implants, and it's life-saving. Let's get to the fun part of the fun uses. You can use your Roger pin rather than boring school. What you can use it for, but wait. I want you to comment below what you think you can use your Roger pin for that is not necessarily of the academic regime. And after you've commented, I want you to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon so you can see future videos. For all you gamers out there, or moms and dads of kids that like to play games like the Switch, the Xbox, PlayStation, the PC, anything your son and daughter can use, or even you, if you have cochlear implants and you like to game, you can use your Roger pin to have a direct stream of what you are playing directly into your implants, and you do not have to wear those bulky headsets anymore. No more. You don't have to do that. There is a way for you to stream the audio of the game that you're playing directly to your hearing devices and not have to wear headphones anymore. How freaking awesome is that? I hate wearing those headphones. They make my ears sore. I already have something on my ears. I don't want more stuff on my ears. So how do you do that? There is almost always a headphone jack or audio jack on any gaming system that you play. So your PC, it has it. Your Xbox has it. The controllers have the audio jack in front of them. So when you get your Roger pin or any sort of FM related device, it comes with an audio jack. So essentially the bottom of your Roger plugs in to the pin. There's an audio jack at the end of it, and that just plugs right into your system. And all you have to do is turn on your Roger pin and you will hear the whole entire gameplay inside your hearing devices. How cool is that? And If you feel like you're getting distracted, you can always turn down your microphones or turn up the signal that's coming into your hearing aids, and you won't make your parents mad with how loud you have the TV going and how into the gameplay you're getting, because it's all going to be in your ears. They will never hear it. How awesome is that? And if you want that same thing when you're watching Netflix, there is a way to turn it into a TV connector if you don't already have that. I don't have a TV connector, so I use my Roger Pen to stream the audio of the TV to my implants. How awesome. And there's a way for whoever you're watching TV with to still have the volume that they like it at, and you can turn it up and down via your Roger Pen. How cool. That's so awesome. And same thing with your car. Headphone jack, audio jack, do the same thing. I don't do it in my car because I have Bluetooth ability with my cochlear implants, so I typically just do that. Or I like to really rock it out in the car and blast my music probably a little bit too loud, but whatever floats your boat, you do it. For different uses, this may not be your everyday use, but it is my everyday use, and I wanted to bring light to it because there's so many different ways you can use a Roger Pen. You just have to be creative. So I use my Roger Pen with patients in the booth as an FM system, and I use it to listen to hearing aids and cochlear implants. To listen to hearing aids, I've created a little system that covers up the microphone on the Roger Pen, and I have a tube that I can put onto the end of the hearing aid. So where the ear mold is, where the dome is, I turn the hearing aid on, I hear the little jingle. I'm very jealous cochlear implants don't have that jingle. We just have this really annoying beep, goes beep, it's on. Y'all have it real nice with it going do-do-do-do-do-do. Anyways, I'm able to listen to my patient's hearing aids, make sure they're working correctly. And if you are a parent of a child that also has hearing loss, you also have this ability. If you would like to see what kind of system I use, please feel free to comment below, and I will make a whole separate video of how I came about to figuring out how to listen to hearing aids. And I'll also post a post on my Instagram if this is something you're interested in. It's so awesome. And another use you can use your Roger Pen for is a table mic. So say you're going out to a restaurant and you want to be able to hear the entire conversation of everybody at the table. This is mainly for groups 4 to 6 for the actual Roger Pen. There's a Roger table mic, or Roger Select. It is a circle microphone that is made for table conversations of 6 to 8 people. If you're going out to dinner with your family, you struggle with listening in restaurants. Restaurants are extremely hard to listen in just because of how busy they are, how many people, the lighting is usually terrible, and it's just really, really hard on anybody who is deaf or hard of hearing just because there's so many factors we have to take into account, what direction we're sitting, the lighting. It's just a hot mess for all of us. But we can use our Roger Pen to either give to the person who's talking, but typically in a group setting like this, multiple people are talking, and that's hard to follow when only one person's wearing it. So you can use it as a table mic and put it in the center of the table, and it'll pick up whoever is in that closest range. Isn't that so awesome? There are so many different uses for the Roger Pen, but if you know a way to use the Roger Pen and I haven't mentioned it, please drop it in the comments below. I always love learning how people use their FM systems, and it's just super awesome to share that information because you never know, somebody may still be trying to figure out how to listen to something with their FM system and may be stuck, and you might have the solution for it. So comment that below. Please, please, please share any information that you have, and if there's any topics you want to see me cover, please comment them below. This is a page for you, not for me, for you, because I want this to be a resource that you are able to reference when you're struggling with something or you want to feel more confident in your hearing loss and view it as a positive. Please, please, please subscribe and hit that bell icon to follow me for more videos like this that are so cool. So many ways you can use your hearing devices as a positive and be a really cool person and be proud of your hearing loss, because you can do all of these things when nobody else can. And you can take your hearing aids off and not listen to the world for a little bit, which is really fun. But make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon. And I cannot wait to keep sharing fun little tips and tricks with you all, and to learn y'all's stories and learn more about who you are and what makes you you, and how I can help you become the best version of yourself and help you remember that death is beautiful and there's nothing that will ever limit you. See y'all next time. Bye, y'all.